So my topic today is technology in classrooms by Joanne Langlois. For the pros in technology in classrooms is it ensures full participation. You give any child a tablet or a computer or a laptop. It ensures that they're going to be active in what you're trying to teach them, and they're going to know, hey, it's electronic. You're going to be bam. So they're going to be like full participation. Um, Another pro is can discuss info outside the classroom. So you have Google Classroom, you have Seesaw, you have um, like PowerPoint online. You can always ensure and discuss your questions with people. You can discuss like anything that you have a question with your peers, with your teachers. You can do all of that on the Google Classroom, Seesaw, whatever your teacher is making you guys do. You can always communicate. Another pro is learning computer skills that can learn later on in life. So you're going to learn these in kindergarten, first, second, and third grade. And later on, you're going to be thinking, oh, yeah, well, I have this PowerPoint coming up, or I have this Excel coming up. You're always going to see that from what you learned from kindergarten on up, you're going to be able to use in later on in life. Another pro of technology in the classroom is it creates activity learning opportunities. So your students are going to be looking up, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? You're going to find it in different ways and different styles that you can do different things. That's a good thing about technology is you can look anything up and find it 3 or 4 different ways, and your students will learn, hey, there's more ways to do it, and they'll find out what ways they're best. Cons of technology in the classroom can be very distracting if your teacher's trying to teach. If a student's trying to teach the teacher, it's going to be distracting. The cost of technology to the student. Not everybody, not every school can afford computers. Like us college kids, we have to buy our own computers. We can get it on financial aid, but that's going to waste your financial aid money. So how do you do that? How do you pay for every single student's computer, tablet? It's just the cost of technology that is a con. Um, threats to um, threat to safety. Cyberbullying is online. Everything's online, and you can come across anything, and it will be a threat to your student, or it could be a threat to you. Anything could pop up. Anybody can be a hacker. Anything. So that's another con. Students will get bad habits of cheating. I was looking at statistics. I didn't put them in here, but it was like 87% of people go online to cheat and use their like to do their quizzes and stuff. Even if their exam they used, and that's not okay. Um, that's why it's a con. Benefits to students versus teachers. For students, it improves engagement. They're more wide awake and awakening to the topic that a teacher is trying to teach. Improves knowledge retention. You have a computer right in front of you, they would be like, oh yeah, it was this website, because they have to memorize the website to go back to it. Encourage individual learning. A lot of people think that individual learning is the way to go. Um, it is, but it isn't. Some things are meant to do in groups. So that's the student's perspective on that. Encourage collaboration. It that's the ups and downs. Like you get to choose. For the teacher, it helps track students' progress. So like you're on, so like in my class when I was in 3rd or 4th grade, we used Study Stack and like Island Study. It helped my teacher see that I did this assessment and I got like an 85%. And then I would go to the next one, it would be multiplication, and then I would do it that way. Students enjoy learning. It shows that the more assignments that the student does, on their downtime, the more that the students learn and enjoy learning. Downside to society. There's a lot to this. It's a privacy concern. Parents are not going to let, hey, there's hacking going on. There's like a couple weeks ago, there's Papa Pig that were like killing, and there was another one it was just odd. Um, the social disconnection. The more that your students and the more that your kids are on social media or online or Facebook, anything, they get disconnected from the world. Work overload. That's a big downfall, is you have so much to do, but it distracts you from your work overload. Plagiarism and copyrights. Biggest thing when you're doing online class is you got to make sure that plagiarism and copyright is not it's not happening. Addiction. There's a lot of games and a lot of bad things that you can do on the internet. So you want to make sure that your students are not doing that. Your students will get, if you do it too much, your students will get addicted. The crime. There's a lot of crime in online, and that's a toss up. Home versus school. So home electronics versus school electronics. Home electronics are video games, YouTube instructions. So those are basics that a normal parent will let you do. School, you have Google Classroom, you do grades online, you do lesson cast, you do study stack, there's just a lot that you do on there that's gonna reflect the statement. I feel like technology is amazing in this class, but on the other hand, it is very distraction for some students. So after all, I feel we need to find something that works for more than half of our students and use that. Quotes that I found. Technology will replace great teachers, but technology in the hands of great teachers can be informational. George Couros. And then another one would be students are encouraged to connect with others and to collaborate and create with them on the Google scale. It's not do your own work, it's so much as do work with others and make it work that matters. Will Richardson. Here's my sources. Have a great day.